So it's very scary to a lot of people. And a lot of people think, correct me if I'm wrong, but they are kind of intimidated by the wording of exceptional ability.
Yeah.
Would you like to shed some light on what is it that USCIS wants with the word exceptional ability? What is exceptional ability for them?
It's a criteria, right? It really, you have to make a convincing argument, right, that you are above the average in your field. You're way above your average in your field, right? And it's interesting that you brought up extraordinary ability because, you know, as the word
it was
says,
extraordinary ability.
For the O is extraordinary ability. For the EB2 and NIW is exceptional ability. But then, you know, there's some people that can apply for, say, the EB1, which the wording is extraordinary ability, right? But they might be able to get that residency through the EB1, but if they apply for the EB2 and NIW, they won't. Why? Because of the national interest part and because of the proposed endeavor part, which is two different components, right? They're very sort of scrutinized, right? And it's different than, say, the EB1, where they say, yes, you have to be extraordinary and all these different criteria. And if you meet a certain amount of criteria and you prove, you know, at least to that particular agent that he thinks that you have met that criteria, then you're good. You don't have to prove anything else about, you know, national interest, importance, how you're going to do it over here. It's just simply based on your acumen, right? It's based on what you've done. It's based in the past. Whereas the EB2 and NIW is not only your past, right? Your achievements, but then what you're going to do in the future. So that's the difference, right? And the national importance, national interest part, which is, you know, very important in the process. So you might have a person, and I mean, not to diminish whatsoever, say one professional lawyer, but just an example, you know, you might be, I don't know, maybe an artist or an athlete, right? And, you know, you're extraordinary.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're, you know, I don't know, the best soccer player, whatever it may be, the best painter, whatever it may be. And then, of course, you will get an EB1. That's amazing. Absolutely. We want people like that in here. But then you might apply for an EB2 and NIW, and then an officer might say, look, it's amazing and it's remarkable, all the things that you've done, right? But how is this of national interest to this country? Well, how is this important?
Yeah.
And then some really good attorneys will say, you know, in the arts, you know, you want to promote arts, right? You want to promote all these different things. And, you know, within the United States, it's not only something based on economics, you know, and money and all that. You want to promote cultural things in here, but you can certainly find a lot of obstacles because it'll be a harder sell to try to convince some officers that, you know, these professions are of national interest and that you're going to have a proposed endeavor, right? That you're going to be able to do here in the United States, and you'll be able to sort of, you know, aid to the society and make this country better.